Hi, good evening all. The boys are back in action again tonight, trying to win again tonight in Chicago. Let's look at it. All right, guys, we will see if we gained any momentum whatsoever from last game. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But I know one thing, we've got to get this ship straightened soon because or we're going to be in for a long season. We're in the bottom 8 again. No excuse now. There's just none, in my opinion. We can say we're the youngest team in hockey. That's, for me, that wears thin the way we've been growing. We've lost 3 straight games. We'll see if we can just get something going tonight. So Chicago at home, folks, are 1-4-0. And the Sabres on the road are 3-4-1. You know, if we, I'm looking for this year for something like 4 games over 500 on the road is what I'm hoping for. It's the home record, guys. The home record has to straighten itself out. But let's see how we play on the road on this trip. It's the only way to know. And we'll see if the power play does something. Special teams have to wake up today. Guys, I can name you out 10 things why the Sabres have to win today. There's no point in doing that. You all know why. We don't want this season to end way premature this year. Because right now, guys, and I'm closing it up. I don't even want to look at any of the standings anymore, nothing. I just want to see what happens in this game. Right now, we're spiraling. We are spiraling downwards, and there's not going to be much. I have a hard time watching the interviews, so I don't know about you guys. When I get upset with the team like this, I kind of avoid the interviews. I really do. I just, it's too frustrating to watch. I hear the same old song and dance. I don't want to hear it. I want to see it on the ice. I want to see this team wake up. I want to see this team, how much guts they have, because they're facing right now something that's not supposed to happen this year, which is another lost season. And, you know, we're only a quarter of the way into, we're on our way to a quarter of the way into the season. And there's just no room for it. I think for us as fans, there's no room for it. We don't have what it takes, I believe, to suffer another season out. And, you know, I'm one of those fans too that I want to see something happen this year. So, you know, they're going to have to make a decision. They're going to have to make a trade, I believe, guys, soon. And we can't have a GM and a coach like Botterill and Housley that everything stood still the minute we started crashing. Remember that year? We won 10 in a row. And what happened the rest of the year, guys? Botterill just sat still. And eventually it cost him his job. He brings in Kruger eventually. I mean, you know, so we don't want to do that either. We don't want to panic fire the coach and bring somebody in that's useless. If we're going to replace the coach, sorry guys, if we're going to replace the coach, it's got to be somebody with a rep. We can't just hope for the season to turn around. We have to make it turn around. It's going to take guts for this season to get on track now, folks. It is. It's going to take some guts. It's going to take some leadership in that dressing room. I just don't believe we have the right captain. I don't believe there's things about this team I held back on talking about because I wanted to see. Like my buddy tells me before the year started, he goes, "You guys have Okposo as your captain, Wayne. What do you think what message does that send to everybody, you know?" And he's nice. Right now, he's proven right because leadership is a huge issue, I believe, right now with this team. And it just sends a message. You know, I would put, if Okposo, he should man up and give Dahlin the captain. Right now. Just give him the C. That's what I think should happen. But the Sabres, that would be a gutsy thing to do. Like when when they brought in Gretzky into the dressing room, into the office, and they told Gretzky, "You're going to be the captain next year." And, you know, but Fogelin's the captain. He goes, "No, you're going to be the captain next year. You're the one leading this team." You know, let's face it, the face of this team is Rasmus Dahlin, and we go as he goes. And Dahlin, as far as I'm concerned, this year has not let us down. He's looked like the stud that we hoped we have. And his numbers, I believe, will only get better and better and better. But the rest of it can't be a mess, guys. We can't do Jack Eichel 2.0 with Darlene. We just can't. The franchise can't afford it. So we've got to get things on track soon. I don't care how, when, where. It doesn't matter to me. It just matters that win 4 in a row. Please, give us some sort of hope. Win 4 in a row. Get a winning streak going so I can believe in this team again. Because right now, I hate having these doubts. I hate the way it feels to be a Sabres fan again. It bothers me. I feel guilty having this channel, guys. I do. And I shouldn't feel like that, but I do. Because I know how our fan base has suffered for years and years and years. We've got to get this off the floor once and for all. And I'll tell you what, if Adams doesn't have the guts to fire Granato, if it's not working with Granato, then he has to go as GM. As good as Adams is, he's a good GM. But he's got to make some gutsy calls also. He does. I just think that's, if this year we crash and burn and it's a step backwards, yes, I understand because we have the young kids and everything. I do get that, I do. But I think there's enough experience within our dressing room for it not to happen, is what I'm saying. We're the youngest team in hockey, but we haven't played, I don't think we've played the least NHL games. That's something I'll have to check. I don't think we have, but maybe we have. I don't think so. I'd have to check that stat. I'm pretty sure there's other teams that have played less NHL games in their dressing room as a unit. So I don't know, guys. We'll see today. Okay, it's in Chicago. I'm not guaranteeing. I'm not in my mind guaranteeing that we're going to win this game. Not at all. I want to see us go in there, beat them. And the truth is, the last few games, Bedard has done nothing, which worries me going into this game tonight. So my guess is UPL will be Nets or Comrie. And I'm not one that, no, I don't want to rush Levi, guys, down to the minors. Not yet, no. We don't have a number 1 stud goalie, so let's not pretend we do. We don't yet. Levi is the future of the team. We know this. We know we want to groom him properly. And yes, some of you saying the Amerks are winning is a good time to send Levi down there. I do agree with that too. I don't have a problem with it if they decided to do it. But can we really trust any of these 3 to carry us? Not really. None of these 3 have shown us, except Levi late last year, that he could carry the team. He's the only one that's shown he could carry the team, because Levi did carry us in that closing out stretch last year. I wouldn't have a problem if we put him down. I'd be surprised, but if we did put him down there for a conditioning stint, get him away from what's going on in the dressing room right now, I don't got a problem with that. I really don't. Because maybe it'll expose that we need to get another goalie too. Guys, we just got to make something happen, and that's where I stand as a fan. So screw the pregame, guys. I'm talking as a fan today. The pregame doesn't really matter. The numbers don't matter. It's not even the win that matters, believe it or not, right now. It's what are we made of? I want to know what we're made of, because right now it looks like we're made of silly putty, guys. We look soft and we look easy to beat, and I don't like that feeling at all as a fan. I'll see you in the post game. We'll see what happens. Hopefully the boys come out there and they rout them, and we're feeling good at least about tonight. But it's going to take more than 1 win for this guy to feel confident about this season. See you in the post game, guys.